a squad builder on my channel. I made a video in ages. It's a mixture between being on holiday and couldn't be bothered to. But this is a squad builder that contains a few quite expensive players that on an overall, I think it's about 210k, but it's definitely worth the money. So we're going to start off in goal with Diego Alves. He cost me 2.6 thousand coins. He is left-footed, has 90 reflexes and 91 diving, and that's like more or less the only reason why he costs anything. Because without that he would really be nothing, but because he has that, he is a great keeper and worth all the money. In left back we have Fabio Coentrao. He has like some really good overall stats. I think he'd be better as a CDM. I know in FIFA 12 on head-to-head seasons he actually was a midfielder, but he cost me 3,000 coins, and I don't really know why that is. I think it's only because there's two main good left backs in Liga BBVA, him and Jordi Alba. But he is a really solid player and worth the money, I'd say, as well. In right back we actually have a silver. We have the non-upgraded Marco Luis Rocha Aquino. The reason I got him was because I needed a Brazilian right back here, and the stats of 83 pace, 63 shooting, 72 passing, 79 dribbling, and decent defending but awful heading seemed quite good as an attacking right back. I just wanted to try him out because I'm thinking of making a silver team. But instead of getting Marino, who I tend to get, who's the 4-star skill guy that costs about 700 coins, but this guy costs 6k, and I'm not sure he's worth it. You might want to get someone like Knee if you're building a silver team, or if you're just building a gold team, I'd say get Mariano. I think it's Mariano. In the left centre back we have Pepe. He has a perfect link with, let me switch that around because they do get full chemistry. He has a perfect link with Fabio Coentrao. They can give each other full chemistry even if there's no one else around him. Pepe he's so cheap on how good he is. I can't recommend him enough. He's got 74 pace, 84 defending and 82 heading, but if it was a lot more than that, he's quite tall as well at 6'2" and just a brick wall back in defence because no one's getting past him. Just if there's a ball in the air, he's going to win it. If there's a person that's got the ball at their feet, he's going to get taken off them. He's overpowered, but not as overpowered as the right centre back, which is David Luiz. I'm not going to read out any of the stats because they all mean rubbish, but he's 6'2", 6'2" tall, has a pretty good afro, and cost me 2.65k, and is probably the best deal you'll get on Ultimate Team this year. In the left centre back we have Cesc Fabregas. He's got amazing all-round stats. I think he cost me a bit more than he would normally because he hasn't informed this week. He's got 69 pace, 84 dribbling, 80 shooting, and 90 passing. He's also got some pretty good defending and heading stats, but he's got a really good long shot and can just pick out the balls that. So say for example I'm looking to make a pass to someone to the far right of the pitch, and there's someone making a run down the left wing that's clearly a better alternative, but I didn't see it. He would make that pass without me even clicking it, and he would just. Sometimes him and the left forward just amaze me, to be honest, on how good their passing is. In the centre mid role we have Ramirez. He cost me 7.7 thousand coins. He's gone down a lot in price. I remember buying him a few months ago and he was about 20,000. But he cost me that, and he's got 88 pace, 68 shooting, 79 passing, and 82 dribbling, and also has some really good defending stats. That's 76 and 72. Definitely recommend him. He gets a super strong link with David Luiz, and he's just kind of stunning, to be honest. He is all over the pitch because he's got that pace. I think he's got high work rates, and he's just everywhere. Now, the man that is probably one of my favourite players on the game currently, Carlos Aguado, 5-star skills and 3-star weak foot, 83 pace, 86 dribbling, 74 shooting, and 78 passing. He's the cheap Messi if he was playing up front, because he's nimble, he's small, he's skillful, he can finish even if his card says he can't. It cost me 11,500 coins, and that's only because I had to change him for a centre attacking mid to centre mid. I think he costs you about a K otherwise, but definitely try him if you haven't already. At left forward, we have the second most expensive player in this team, Iniesta. He's got 75 pace, 72 shooting, 91 passing, and 91 dribbling, 4 star skills, and 4 star weak foot. He cost me 70,500 coins. He's worth all the coins, even if he looks like an old man in his photo. He certainly doesn't play like one. He's got amazing passing, as I said earlier, amazing dribbling. He's got a really, really tidy finish, and he's got a great long shot. I'm not sure about his pace. I mean, I'm not sure he feels that slow, but on the other side, he's definitely not fast. But he is just, I recommend him for you. I'm selling this team. I'm selling the more expensive players of this team when Team of the Season comes out. But as soon as it is, I'm buying this guy back. He's just brilliant. At right forward, we have Maikon Leite. I haven't used him in any of the other games, in any of the other FIFAs yet, because I always thought paying that amount of money for a silver is just bonkers when you could get gold players. But Hulk this year sucks. I mean, I hate Hulk on this game. He's awful. He's slow. He's sluggish. I don't really like his shot. And then there's Maikon Leite, who has the pace, 5 star skills. Feels like he has 99 ball control and 99 dribbling. Has a great long shot, 67 shooting. Just don't listen to it. He's got 7 goals in 7 games for me, and set up quite a few as well. His skills coming just so useful. And his shooting, I don't know what it is about shooting. It's just, on either you can put it in the back of the net every day of the week. I'm not sure. I used him on the previous game, so I can't say better this year than he was last year. But considering there's a stat downcrease of 3 on his overall card stats, and dribbling minus of 7 and shooting minus of 3, then I'd say that Solomon would be better, but still, this guy, he's the only player out of this team, other than David Luiz, so I just have him in my club 24/7, that I'm not selling. He's just that good. And up front, I alternated between Pato. I bought Pato, then I realised he sucked, and then I bought Wellington, who's overpowered as anything. Cost me 2.3 thousand. He has 92 pace, 99 shooting, and 99 dribbling. Yeah, and he's amazing, as the stats say. So yeah, let's get on to the goals now, and I'll talk to you in a minute. Guys, and we are back. This is the first team we come up against in the first game. This was in the round, I think it was in the first round of the Gold Cup. No, it was in the second round of the Gold Cup. And we come against a team with a semi-sweaty team with Fernando Llorente. But he had Adabao and a few other good players. He had Adrian up front, which made me quite worried. And the player that I thought I was just going to walk all over on, actually, yeah, kind of scored in the 6th minute. And that was really frustrating, because that was 7th minute and he can't score. I mean, people buy him as a joke, literally as a joke. He can do nothing other than head. And he can't even do that amazingly. If you want someone to head, get Ronaldo or Falcao or something. But yeah, they score then, and then Maikon Leite with a great goal in the whatever minute. I think it was at the 11th minute. But Iniesta with a great ball over the top to Maikon Leite, my favourite player on the game. I've just decided that, yeah, he is my favourite player on the game because of how amazing he is and 5-star skills. With a beauty of a chip over the keeper. Serve him right for coming out. And then Fabregas picks up the ball. He's got some really good dribbling on him. Plays it to Iniesta. Iniesta just weaving in and out on his way there. Gets space. Cracks one. And it's right into the top bin. Iniesta surprisingly has an amazing shot for only 72 shot. His finishing on in game is awful, but his finishing when you play is amazing. I've scored quite a few really nice goals with both Iniesta, Maikon Leite, and Fabregas actually. But Fabregas, none of his are shown on this because I played other games without him. But all of them players have awful stats, literally, for shooting, but they're all amazing in game. And then Sergio, good old Busquets, giving us a penalty. Fabregas with 90 penalties is going to step on that, so it shows you that not only will he be your penalty taker, he will also be your free kick taker with those free kick stats. Puts right in the middle, 2.5 bars, goes left, keeper, stay down the middle, and that is 4-2 in the 45th minute. And then Fabio Contrao gets tackled, plays it to Isco, finesses it around the goalkeeper. To be fair, this guy was he was getting really unlucky with most things, so it's fair that he deserved a goal, I think. But then Fabregas on free kick in the 85th minute. I probably should have done a bit better with that. If it was left slightly more, it would have gone in. And yeah. So Ramirez to Wellington. Wellington picks up another penalty. So that's 2 penalties in one game, which is quite good. Fabregas on this again. And this is probably the best penalty I've ever scored. I'm going to give it away. We've won pretty much already. So Fabregas steps on that, and it goes literally in the top netting. You can see it rumble right at the top. I mean, that's a great penalty. If only you could do that in real life. I've never actually seen him take a good penalty, because in Barcelona, which I don't watch that much, they don't tend to get penalties because they always play their football around the box. But when they do, Xavi takes them. So that is why. And then this guy's team name is I Hate United, so I automatically like this guy. But then I saw that he had a completely sweaty team, semi-like me in the defence. He had a lot of David Luiz, he had Kabul, he had Yanga Abiwa, and yeah, so that's a hard combination. But it takes us until the 62nd minute to equalise there with a goal from Wellington, just powering it up into the top right hand corner. I really like that goal because it just controls it, turns and smashes it into the top of the net. So make it 1-1 in the 64th minute, and then Iniesta showing that he really can finish, because yeah, he can. I mean, that's not a 72 shot, is it? So we're 2-1 up, and then Remy play it to Cisse using his strength, shows it there, and just coolly and calmly finishes that into the goal in the 73rd minute to make it 2-2. And then, I don't know why, but I passed it to him to start off with. And then maikon leite there, running down the wing, scoop turns, the most overpowered move on the game, and then rolls it under the keeper to make it 3-2 in the 76th minute, just after this guy had scored. I mean, if that had happened to me, I would have been so annoyed. And then Carlos Aguado cutting inside here, chops one and smashes it into the top left-hand corner. That's why he's one of my favourite players on the game currently, because he can just do that, game in, game out, get in those positions to smash it. I highly do recommend this team, but for the last game, this was in seasons now because I couldn't find a game in the Gold Cup final. Against Barcelona, Norway was the team name. He had a complete Norway team with, was it Schwarzer in goal? Yeah, it was Schwarzer, because I don't really know any good Norway goalkeepers either, so I would have probably done the same thing as him. But I peaked the ball into Iniesta, that's what I mean. I didn't even see that ball, and he played it automatically. And Wellington with a great chip, and that is why I prefer him over Pato. And by the way, guys, if you use Wellington in a lot of your sweat Russian league teams, I would definitely recommend keeping him in your club, because he's just going to keep rising and rising in price, because he now has been transferred to Guinea or something like that in the Liga do Brazil, so his Russian league version will not be in packs anymore, and so he will go up in price steadily. I mean, only for the people that don't have that many coins. I mean, he's probably only going to rise, maybe 2,000-3,000 coins at max. Probably won't even rise that much. But I love proving Ye wrong. It's just quite fun because Iniesta scored another great goal again. And yeah, I think this guy stopped playing then, but I was just checking. Iniesta anyway. Fake, stopped, and just powered this into the top right hand corner with a powerful shot, and his shot power is not 65 either. I just think it's outrageous. And this is just me having a bit of fun, flicking it over my head, and I don't really know why I was trying to get that goal so much. I'd already won. It was in the 90th minute, and the guy was not even playing. Okay, so the squad rating, I'm going to give the squad, it's probably one of my favourite squads I've made yet. So squad rating is a 9.3. Yep. If you have enjoyed this video, please do leave it a like. Subscribe to my channel for more videos and player reviews or FIFA, and catch you later. Goodbye.